welcome back. I'm Nikki.
And I'm Alex, and this is Shirley's with the Girlies.
Happy Monday.
We missed last Monday, but that's because it was a holiday.
Yes.
So we're excited to be back again, chit-chatting. I feel like we said this a few times in a row, but we haven't been seeing each other as much as we usually see each other.
Yeah, we've both been super busy, so it's kind of been a little bit harder to get together, I feel like, as much as we used to.
Used to, as in like 2 weeks ago.
I feel like it's been a good month. Like, since your birthday.
We were seeing each other, like, every day, like 5 days in a row.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And now I only saw you on Memorial Day, and it's been, like, 5 days since I've seen you.
And then the last time was Sunday at the baby shower.
Yeah. We're going, like, once a week right now.
No.
It's not okay. But I feel like it gives us way more to talk about and to catch up on.
No, it is. And we're more surprised about what's going on in each other's lives because now we don't call each other. We just, talk about it on the podcast.
And we're not usually we're doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, this is what we both did.
Yeah.
But yeah. So this week's mocktail is a watermelon mojito. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Do you like
good.
it?
I'm usually not like a huge watermelon drink person, but I think it's good because we added a little more lime. I think I like more lime in it than straight watermelon. But look at our cute little cups. I don't
think you can see it. There's a little cherry at the bottom.
There's a little cherry at the bottom. My friend Ronnie got this for us. She's the cutest thing ever. So shout out Ronnie if you're watching.
But yeah, these are really good. If you want to learn how to make them, go on our Instagram. As always, we'll show you a little video.
Yes.
So what's new?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. There's been so much happening. We can kind of talk about what we did together a couple weeks ago. Okay. We went to the Dandy pop-up event.
Oh, I forgot about that. It has been so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the Dandy pop-up event. I really wanted to wear our new Dandy sweatshirts.
It's
today.
90 degrees outside. I'm not wearing a full-on sweatsuit today.
As I'm in a sweat, like a full-on cozy sweater.
I was dying this morning.
It doesn't matter what the temperature outside is for me. I'm in a sweatshirt.
And you don't have air conditioning. So there's no way. I'm going to be sweating the whole time.
Okay.
We'll
wear them next time. So we got invited to the Dandy pre-sale. And so it was like a friends and family kind of a thing. There were influencers there.
They were younger.
Yeah, they're like
Everyone
young.
Was very young.
Very young. I felt very old.
They're definitely all in high school and even younger than that too. And it was cute. They were just doing TikTok dances the whole entire time.
Yeah.
But it was so cool. They did a gas station theme. And so it was just so cute. It was funny because they had candies in there. It was dandy sweets
dandy candy.
Dandy candy and whatever it is. I'm like, oh my gosh, we should get one. This is so cute. It was just prop.
Yeah, it was filled with sand.
Yeah, we were like, what is this? Pop rocks or something?
Yeah.
They're like, no, it's just for decoration. We're like, okay.
Did you see the lines the next day?
Oh my gosh, it was insane.
There were maybe 50 people there when we went.
Yeah.
And it was invite only. And so the next day it was wild. There were
people, when we were there were people asking where to park for overnight parking so they could camp out.
Yeah.
We're like, that's crazy. They're like, only 2,000 people RSVP, but still, that's a lot of people.
It looked like Disneyland in the pictures that I saw.
It was crazy because everyone wanted to be one of the first 100 in line because you get
they're doing free giveaways.
Yeah, free giveaway. So, I mean, of course, people are going to show up because people go crazy about, something for free.
You won't catch me sleeping in a lawn chair, waiting in line for a free $100 sweatshirt.
I've done it before. Not something for free. Just to get a good place in line for just not a wholesale. For just what is it?
A
discount?
Sample sale?
Are
you talking about Elwood?
No.
Oh, what are you talking about?
No, this is when I was in Utah. Yeah, because I don't even know what this brand was. My friend was just like, oh, I really want to go to this, like, sample sale, like, but it wasn't a sample sale. They would sell, like, Levi's and, like, different bigger brands.
Okay.
And, because it was, like, a boutique, I'm
cheap?
sure.
Was it cheaper?
Yeah. So, they would, like, they discounted their clothes for super, super cheap.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But it was, like, a boutique. So, you know how boutiques can sell, like, free people and, like, things like that? I think it was like that.
So probably just like a warehouse sale.
Warehouse sale. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something.
Where they're just trying to get rid of merchandise.
Yeah, so they had tickets. She's like, oh, I didn't get a ticket. There's going to be people there that don't have tickets that you can still go in. Mm-hmm. And it was probably like the night before. I'm like, well, why don't we just line up now? And she's like, honestly, would you? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So it was probably like 10 o'clock at night. And we drove, I think it was in Salt Lake. We drove to Salt Lake, and right as we were getting there, there was, like, another girl pulling up. Uh-huh. Like, okay, we have to, where do you think the line's gonna start? We don't know.
You're starting it. You're creating it.
We're creating the line. So we just, like, go, like, next to, in the back where, like, the garage is. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, we stayed there. It was kind of scary. Yeah. Because you're in, like, a warehouse.
In Salt Lake?
Yeah.
I mean, Salt Lake is pretty safe, but it's still a city, and there's a lot of homeless people.
Yeah. And you're just in a random warehouse parking lot. Like, this is so weird. But the girl that was waiting with us was super nice. Mm-hmm. And I think she brought, like, mace or something. Because she was going by herself.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we were there from literally, like, 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. No, maybe later than that, honestly.
There are very few things that I would do that for. Like, if my wedding dress could have been free, that's what I would do it for.
Yeah.
And that's thousands of dollars. For, like, a sale? Like, like, somewhat cheaper stuff?
I got some of my favorite Levi's shorts, though, for, like, $20.
Okay, fine.
They were super cute.
But still waiting 12 hours overnight? Like, did you even sleep? Did you bring chairs?
I think we just had a blanket.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, I just remember afterwards being so tired.
Yeah.
Being so tired. But do you know what's so funny? After that, we went to Aspen Ovard's warehouse sale.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Was she there?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And Parker and her sister and her mom.
And what year was this? Like 2018? Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was crazy. That's when she was, like, really in her prime, too. And she had her store. She's back in her
prime right now.
Well, like, yeah, that's true.
Those were back in the heterosexual Aspen Ovard days.
If you know, you know. That's so funny. But I didn't, like, say hi to her or anything because I think she was doing, like, dollar bins, too, of, like, her personal stuff, as well as, like, her brand, because she had a brand called Luca and Gray at the time.
Yeah.
And
I don't think I would say hi. Maybe I would. Be like, hi.
But it's funny because when I lived in Utah, I would see Parker all the time.
Really?
Yeah, he came into where I would work all the time. I never said anything because it's just so awkward.
I know. I've only gone up to, like, one influencer before. Maybe two.
I've had my fair share of going up and embarrassing myself in front of people.
I think I'm scarred from the Gibby experience.
Oh, right.
When I was maybe 17, Gibby from iCarly, I don't know his real name, he was at a Mormon dance. It was like the big New Year's Eve Mormon dance, and he was there, and they do slow songs, and like you can ask guys can ask you, like that's just kind of how it goes. And usually like everyone slow dances, or they like move off to the side. And so Gibby was there, and I was like, I went up to him and I go, hi, like I'm Alex, would you want to slow dance? And he's like, yeah, wait right there. I'm standing there. I'm waiting. He never comes back. I'm like, him and his friends were probably like standing there just laughing at me. Like somewhere. I'm like, this is the most uncomfortable experience.
Yeah.
Like, I was a cute girl.
Oh, for sure.
It's not like he's a hot guy.
No.
He's like the chubby kid on iCarly, the chubby goofy guy.
But he hated when people would call him Gibby. He would never respond, like, because he would go to dances a lot.
Yeah.
And he's like, don't call me that.
Which is so weird. It's like, that's the thing that has made you popular, like.
But that's what people say. Like, when you're in the moment, it's embarrassing. but looking back afterwards, it's not.
Yeah.
You know, because you're like, you're in the thick of it. So it's like kind of awkward. Because I think that's when iCarly was still going on too.
No, I think it just ended.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, for a while, Miley Cyrus was like not big on the Hannah Montana thing. Like I think she didn't want to be like associated as only Hannah Montana. And now she, like, listening to her talk like at the Disney Legends thing when she became a Disney legend, and just the way she talks about it, it's so cool, and she has so much like love and appreciation and views it from such a different lens as she did like 6 years ago.
Yeah. So I just feel like it's maturing and realizing how special those times were.
And then what a big impact like those characters have made on people.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, okay, they don't know your real name, but it's like they're excited to see you.
Exactly.
Just give a like hi. Like you don't need, no one expects much from you.
Yeah.
But like
they're just so excited to see you in person. It's a crazy feeling. Like I've seen probably so many more like influencers and like YouTubers back in the day compared to like actual famous people.
Yeah.
And like that one time when we were driving in Laguna and we saw, what are they called? The Savage Squad or something?
Oh, I don't remember.
What was their name? They had a name for each other.
I don't know.
And remember we saw them at Gina's Pizza?
Yeah, we were in high school and it was oh my gosh, Sierra Furtado. Meredith, My Life as Ava. I don't remember what her full name is, but
Tila.
Yeah. But we saw them and we pulled over and we're like, we gotta go say hi.
Yeah.
And they were really nice.
Because we were obsessed with Meredith when we were like that was the first YouTuber that we watched.
I was more on YouTube before you did. Like I was watching Bethany Moda.
Well, yeah, I would watch her too.
Yeah, but she was one of the ones on the tail end for me when I stopped watching. Yeah.
But I really liked crazy. Her. And we went to the Mr. Kate thing in the Grove. We made Mom take us.
I always wanted to go to like it's not like VlogCon. Like, what are the things that they would go to back in the day?
It was like VidCon.
I always wanted to go
like BeautyCon.
Yes. BeautyCon was the big one. I always wanted to go and like meet all of the beauty YouTubers. Now, you won't catch me watching like a beauty YouTuber person.
I mean, no one really posts like how they used to anymore.
No, it's
now it's
so
just
different.
on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I'll do vlogs on YouTube.
But I don't really watch anyone who like exclusively does makeup.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It's not interesting to me anymore. I'm like, I got my everyday look. Got it. My makeup looked so bad the other day, like on one of our podcasts.
Really?
I did it, to be fair, I did it like sitting in bed with my little mirror, like from my compact, and I literally was like, it's just a straight line.
Oh my god.
At least on camera, it did not look good. In person, it looked fine.
Yeah.
But I was like, this looks horrible.
Yeah.
I could not believe.
Well, it's hard because I feel like we're trying to do like a little bit more makeup for the camera.
Yeah. Like
because our normal looks, if you look at us in the camera, we look like we're wearing no makeup and we're tired.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard because I know that there has been comments on like our TikTok and people being mean for no reason, but it's kind of funny. They're just like, oh really? Your makeup sucks. It's just so funny to me.
This was just a super chatty podcast. There's no real topic for the day.
No.
Okay, so if you listen to, I think it was our last episode, the shopping spree one.
Oh yeah.
I returned 95% like I said I would.
Yeah. Was the hats cute?
No, they looked so cheap.
Really?
I got these L Space hats, and I like L Space, but I also have like a hat, like this visor thing from Amazon, and I was like, honestly, my Amazon one looks better than this like $50 L Space hat. And I bought two. I bought a cowboy hat and the visor.
Yeah.
To wear to the beach, and they weren't great. And then, why are you reading your text?
Sorry, it's just funny because we mentioned Ronnie and she's literally texting me now. I'm like, wait, is this live? Just kidding.
Disrespectful. I'm talking.
No, I'm listening to you. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Hi, Ronnie. So yeah, and I bought like a bunch of jeans. None of the jeans worked. Ugh, I don't know what to do about jeans. I don't know what like a good brand is that I want to be comfortable, but also super flattering.
You should try Citizen of Humanity
Okay.
and Girlfriend.
Okay, I do have a pair of girlfriends and I don't like it, but I'll try again.
No,
I'll try
you
again.
don't?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I do.
Which ones?
They're white. You can have them.
They're white.
They're like too big on me too.
Are they? Trying to say something? trying to say something? Your hips are wider.
Your hips are slightly wider than me.
No, your hips are slightly wider than me. My legs are thicker.
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
just kidding.
Well, you
just
can
kidding.
try them on.
Are they like a baggier fit or a skinnier fit?
They're like a straight leg.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they're somewhere, unless I gave them away. I don't know. But
Did you get them on Revolve?
no, I got them on Poshmark.
Oh.
Because I tried them on years ago at what's it called? I tried them on years ago at Nordstrom Rack.
I think you're thinking about something else.
No, I swear. I swear. I'm talking about like pre-COVID. Yeah. I discovered Girlfriend pre-COVID.
Okay, we'll see. Doesn't
And
matter.
they were
Doesn't
at
matter.
the rack, and then I bought them on Poshmark because they didn't have my size.
Okay.
Maybe someone like returned them with a different tag.
Could be.
People do that.
Could be.
So, because that's like the rack, you can find like one-offs, you know. Anyways, I basically returned like everything. Nothing looked cute. And then I went shopping on Memorial Day.
What about, sorry. This is the first I'm hearing about this, so I have questions.
Okay. I showed you my
The rag and bone t-shirt.
returned it.
What?
I didn't like it. It was too boxy.
Okay.
Okay, so I got a white t-shirt just from Abercrombie.
Mm-hmm.
Wore it twice. Oil stain.
Oh, jeez.
Can't get it out. This is why I can't
I can
wear
get it out
white.
for you. Did you wash it?
No, I haven't washed it.
Okay, give it to me.
Okay.
I can get it out.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Because I'm so bummed. It was only like $13, and that's why I got it. Because I was like, I'll just throw this in. But I really wanted to get, have you heard of My Perfect Tee? It's like the brand that all the influencers are wearing.
I don't know.
And it's like $80.
Mm.
And it's really cute. It's a good white.
The thing
tee.
is, though, like, I ruin white t-shirts in the armpits. They turn yellow.
I know. That's why, and I
don't get
everything.
it. I don't get it. Like, why do they turn yellow? I've tried to use it without deodorant, too, and it still just, like, gets... Well,
I think it's just like over time, it's just like your oil. Just like the...
2 wears?
You sweat a lot. I don't know.
I feel like I've been sweating less,
That's good.
which is weird. Like, I'd be dripping right now.
That's good.
It's true.
Maybe it's like your diet and your exercise and you're releasing you're releasing more toxins
And, like, my hormone levels are starting to even out a little bit more.
I don't know if sweat has to do with hormones, but it definitely has to do with like releasing toxins. So you're
Okay.
probably releasing enough when you work out
Okay.
and you're sweating less.
Great.
Maybe.
I love it.
I
But I
don't know.
have been noticing.
That's
that.
good.
Yeah.
So Memorial Day, I decided to go shopping because I was like, okay, I returned everything.
And they're having sales,
They're
too,
having
which is great.
sales. I show up to the mall at like 6. Mall closes 7. I'm like,
So early.
okay, I have 1 hour. Honestly, I think I had less. And so I try a couple things on, and I was like, I really want to try on some bras. Like, I want a real bra. Have you gotten a real bra? No.
No, but I'm on that same page with you.
Yeah.
And Skims is opening in
South Coast?
South Coast.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, that will be so nice because I can actually try things on.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a good return policy on their website.
Yeah.
And not everything's at Nordstrom either.
So yeah, that'll be nice. I also want to try Victoria's Secret, but I grab a couple things. And for me, I got a boob job, don't love my boobs. Like, it's not, I kind of have like a love-hate relationship with them.
Yeah.
And shopping has not been super fun, like, post-boob job, which I feel like a lot of people feel the opposite.
Yeah.
Me,
it's all personal preference.
Yeah. Me, I feel like they're too big. They don't work for my body, whatever. And so it's gotten better. It's been like 3 years now, and I've had better experiences. Before, I would literally start crying in the dressing room, which was so sad.
Mm-hmm.
So I go and I'm like, I'm going to try a couple bras. I have no idea what my boob size is. I ordered a small C. Large B, small C was what my order was placed as.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the case. And so I am going through the bras. This girl comes and she's like, "Hi, can I help you?" Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And I'm like, no, it's okay. It's okay.
Is this Victoria's Secret?
No, this is Nordstrom.
Nordstrom, gotcha.
I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm just looking. Comes over again. Are you sure? Like, I can help you? Like, she's like, kind of being like salesy with it. And I was like, no, it's okay. And then I make sure to find her when I was going in the room because she's the only person that's asked me, and they make commission. And I used to work at Nordstrom. I get it. And so I am going in, and she's like looking at my bras. And she's like, do you want me to size you? And I'm like, I guess. I grabbed a 36B to try and a 34C. Mm-hmm. And she measures me. I'm like, I don't have a bra on right now. She's like, it's okay. So I'm just like topless with the girl, and she's measuring me. She goes, "You're a 32D.
No.
I'm like, no, I'm not.
The sizings when they measure you, it never makes sense.
No.
Ever.
No. And so I have like Brandon come in with me too to make sure like things are good. So she takes my bras that I had, and I wanted to try them at least.
Yeah.
She takes my bras, and then she brings me some 32Ds.
Those look massive.
Oh my gosh. No offense to whoever has that bra size. Also, I was at Nordstrom, and they're not, the ones that she grabbed weren't cute. Mm-hmm. They looked like granny bras. They looked so bad. Mm-hmm. And I literally see it, and I'm like, this is not it. No.
You're like, I'm a small and skims.
Yeah. And so I try it on, and I show Brandon. I'm like, Brandon, this is the bra she brought me. And then like, I try it on. It's so tight, of course, because it's a 32.
Okay.
I knew I was at least a 34 band, and I'm like on the loosest one, and it hurts. And she comes in, she's like, "How is it?" And I was like, I really feel like I need to try a 34C. And she's like, let me see.
So annoying.
And she's like touching it. She's like, "You're really a 32." And I was like, I don't want to be on the loosest one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I also have barely eaten food today, so when I do eat food, it's gonna hurt.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so uncomfy.
And so Brandon's like, "Can you?" He was talking to her, and he's like, "Can you bring something that she feels like it looks like a granny bra?" What does she come back with? Like the mesh? Like, I want a real bra.
Oh my gosh.
She comes back with like these sexy bras that are like mesh and different colors and lacy, and like, I just want a tan bra that fits me well.
See what you had in your hand? Just get a bigger size in those that you had in your hand.
But she gets those also in a 32D. And I'm like, no. And then she brings more.
Bless her heart.
I know.
She's trying.
No, she's not listening. And I said I wanted a 34. And then she brings 32Cs. And I'm like, girl, gosh. I'm not a 32. I'm not. And she's like, well, we don't really have like very many sexy bras. And I'm like, I'm not looking for sexy. I just don't want it to be granny.
I just want a simple, sleek bra that I can wear every single day.
Yeah, just a nude one that like keeps them up and keeps them in a nice place, because all I wear are the Skims bralettes, and I feel like I need a little bit more like hug. I need them to be hugged. So she brings so many bras, we were trying on bras for maybe like 10 minutes, and then we weren't getting anything because they were all horrible.
Yeah.
And Brandon's like, well, we have to buy something from her. So she doesn't feel like she's wasting her time.
Aww.
And so we ended up buying this like $80 Free People tank top. Then I'm like, I didn't even look at the price, and I didn't really.
A Free People tank top that's $80? That's crazy.
It's like flowy.
Okay.
But yeah, so we ended up just buying something to like make her feel like we're not just wasting all of her time. But she never listened.
That's crazy.
And I never really wanted help.
There's always horror stories when people are trying to, measure you. Mm-hmm. And then they buy what they think, they are. And then they're like, this does not fit.
No.
It's either way too big or way too tight.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they usually measure you and you're way bigger than you actually are. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it depends on the brand as well.
For sure.
You need to try on every single size.
Yes.
Like even sports bras and stuff too.
Yes. It's always different. Like Lululemon sports bras, I'm
tight.
Huge.
They're so tight.
I'm like a size 13.
Literally.
Like
Literally.
pre-boob job, I was wearing a size 8 in sports bras. So probably I'm like a 13.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
It's not a fun experience, bra shopping. The best news ever came about on Monday.
Yeah.
The Valley Girl matcha is a permanent drink.
We are so excited. It's not going to be at the location that we probably go to the most, but that's okay. I don't even like that location. I'm okay with never going back.
They don't make it well.
There's only one employee that I love, and he's never there.
I know. Maybe he'll go to the flagship location.
Maybe. So I'm not mad about it. So I'm just so excited it's going to stay, and if I'm craving it, I can go and get it. Mm-hmm. But now I'm like, okay, I don't need to go get one every other day.
No.
But I've been pretty good. I think I've only been getting them once a week.
See, I have not been very good. I've been getting them a lot.
Yeah.
But also, I think I want it more because I'm like, it could be gone in May.
Exactly.
And so I have been just like trying to enjoy it as much as I can. But now that it's permanent, I can just leisurely get it whenever I want. Mm-hmm. Which honestly will probably turn into like once a week. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe less.
But it's nice because you can go on the way to work. Yeah. Which makes it a little hard.
And now I know that it's there, and so I can just like take a step back a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like told Nikki. You want to tell her what happened when I told you?
I think it's too sad.
Okay. I think it's funny.
No, it's too sad. I don't want to
Okay.
talk about it. Okay.
I feel like do you have anything else?
I feel like I don't want to say my updates because I'm going to ramble on for so long.
Okay.
So I feel like maybe we should keep it for another day, and maybe we can even post a bonus episode.
Yeah, that could be a good idea.
On Thursday.
Okay.
Just like a mini bonus episode.
Then I'll keep going with my small update.
Yeah.
I feel like I want bangs.
Oh, geez. Should we bring up the pictures? No. You guys vote. We'll put a poll. Vote. Let's vote to see if Alex should get bangs or not.
I feel like they would be so cute, but not like full straight across bangs. Just like kind of like.
I feel like you should start with like long curtain bangs and then like see what you think.
That's what I'm thinking. Like I'm gonna get a haircut next month.
Next month.
My hairdresser couldn't get me until July. And then I have someone else cutting my hair on June 10th.
Is it my girl?
No.
Okay.
She's so expensive.
You asked?
I didn't ask, but I looked on her website. But I'm probably going to cut off a good like 8 inches. And then I'll do like long curtain bangs. Because I just want something like kind of fun. Like, so I can have my hair up and then just have like something cute.
Because I do feel like sometimes when you leave pieces out, they're just too long.
Yeah. So I just want some like cute little like, something a little different.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm very excited about it. Also, this is crazy. I get a text message from Brandon. And it's a picture with a note. And it said, "Hi, I'm so sorry. I hit your car.
Oh my
Here's my
gosh.
phone number. I live like down the street. Please like give me a call and we'll talk about how to like repair the damage.
This
and
is his car.
No, this is for
Okay.
me. It says, "Hi, Alex." I'm like, first of all, how do you know me? How do you know where I live? It's weird. Someone probably told him. And so,
Probably someone saw them hit your car.
well, I wonder if he went around like asking who has the white Volvo.
Okay.
I think that's what happened. And so I'm like, that sucks. And I didn't notice it
You
as
and
I was
Brandon's
driving around.
luck is absolutely horrible.
With cars. I know. And so I go outside and I call Brandon. I was like, someone hit my car? Like, this sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yeah, at least they left a note. Like, that's good. And so I was like, weird that they didn't leave the note on my car. And
Oh, where did they leave it?
It was at the door. That's why it's weird that they knew where I lived.
Oh, your door?
Yes. They left
Okay,
it at the
that's
door.
weird.
They knew my apartment number. And so I go and I look and I'm like, where is it? And I'm on FaceTime with Brandon and he's like, are you blind? Like, he's like, you really can't, no, you don't notice it? And I'm like, I'm looking so hard. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah.
And he's like, you can't tell that it looks a little bit different. I'm like, no, I can't. Like, it looks the same to me. And I already know. I was looking at something that I already knew was there, like, looked like a rock, like, came up.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I cleaned my car the other day and I noticed this. So it can't be that. And so.
Is your whole bumper off?
I'm like, how blind am I? I know, like, my attention to detail sometimes cannot be great when I'm like, I don't know, when Brandon wants me to look for something.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I'm like, I don't know, I don't see it. But I was looking.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I was like, have him send you a photo. He took pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And so send me the picture. It's so bad. And I was like, I swear I would see this. Like, this is
Is it a different car?
It's not my car. And I was like, wait, these are not my wheels. It's a different white Volvo.
Oh my god.
That happened to also be on the street. And I remember noticing it that morning and seeing a Volvo, but it was the XC60, not the 90.
Uh-huh.
And it has like slightly different wheels than me. And
And it had that same little mark from the rock.
no, it didn't. But it just like, he backed into the car. Like, it was a bad.
Really?
It was bad. Yes. And we were just like cracking up and we're like, it's not it. And we have no idea whose other car that was.
That's so funny.
So it must have been
so
like
where
someone
is it?
random.
Like, is it in like the front, the side?
It's on the back of the driver's side.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and he did a number on it. And I'm just so glad it wasn't mine. But I'm like, Brandon is gaslighting me so bad. Like, how do you not see it? The guy said he hit your car. I'm like, not my car. So happy.
Oh, I thought the one that you were looking at was not your car.
No.
The one that got hit.
The one that got hit was not my car.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like you were looking at that car.
No.
Like, and you're like, where is it?
No.
Oh, okay,
No.
okay.
No, it wasn't my car that got hit.
Oh my gosh. So did you talk to him?
Brandon talked to him on the phone and was like, thank you so much, but it actually wasn't our car.
Yeah. And you need to leave a note on that car.
That car's gone. We don't know whose it was. I've never seen another white Volvo on the street. So it's like some random person
that
here for the day.
sucks.
Yeah. Maybe they were parking and going to the beach.
Yeah.
Something like
I mean,
that.
sure.
Yeah. But
It was like a kid's mom's car or something.
yeah, probably. Like maybe they're picking him up.
Oh.
So I'm just glad it wasn't mine because I can't with more damage.
No, it's so crazy between you and Brandon. Like, you just have been having the worst luck.
It's usually, it's like
both
other
of them
people.
are new cars.
Yeah, they're nice cars.
Yeah.
And other people do crappy things.
Yeah, it's not you. Meh, one of them.
Okay, one time was me. One time I backed into a sign.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking of.
What were you thinking of?
When you, like, drove up onto the rocks.
Okay. There is, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a wall, but it's, like, slanted.
Yeah.
And
no,
so
it
you
could-
can't see.
Yeah.
And so I drove onto it a little bit and it scraped like just the bottom.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It's fine. But yeah. Isn't that wild?
So funny.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing.
Yeah. What?
My twin, Will Poulter, he's British.
Really?
Did you know that?
I didn't know this.
I had no idea.
I see it. I can totally see it now.
I'm like, that's so crazy because I was watching, and I mean, he just came up on a TikTok, he was doing an interview, and then he was speaking British. I'm like, what?
Like,
so I had to Google it.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, he's from the United Kingdom.
Okay, this is really bad, but anytime I find out an actor is British, it makes them less hot.
You don't like a British accent?
I do, but
we have British people watching this. Most likely.
You can't. No,
can't.
No, okay, this is what it is. I like a British accent. But like Theo James is like is one of my number one celebrity crushes. And when he's in movies and shows and stuff, he talks all like sexy and like this and blah, blah, blah. And like the voices that they do to sound American, it's so like
it's always low.
It's
like
always
Chuck
low.
Bass.
Yeah. And so
I can't think of anyone else.
Hot. Mm-hmm. It's so hot. And then you hear their real voice and they're like, oh, mate. you're like, ooh, like the sexy, mysterious man gone. So it's like,
that's so funny.
It's just not as hot as like the voice that they're doing.
Yeah.
But most American men, they're not talking like slow and deep and, you know, and so they really trick me.
That's
they really
so
trick
funny.
me and I don't like it.
I know, it was so crazy. But I feel like with Will Poulter, his voice was so high.
Yeah.
Like, I think of him having, like, such a high voice.
Yeah.
Like, he's going through puberty, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, it was just so funny. I was like, huh?
The things you discover.
I know, it's pretty crazy.
Okay, well, that's all the time we have today.
Yeah, short and sweet.
I feel like we have so much more to talk about.
We have so much to talk about. It's actually crazy.
So maybe we'll do a bonus episode, or maybe we'll just do a super extra long episode next week.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for joining us.
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.